Oh, I thought it was gonna go. Hello. Hello, it's Sunday. Hello, Hajer. It's good to see you. How are you today? I hope everything is going well for you. I think my back is fucking me up. Every time I wake up, like, the less time I spend in my bed, the better. The more time I spend in my bed, the worse. Yeah. I mean, it's fine, you know, I'm just like, I'm icing it. I'm icing it as I'm doing this, but I mean, that's just what you do at that point. So, we are at the point now where we really need to make sure we're able to level up all of our men. Which means we need to really do all of the extra battles we can. By the way, what? The art you're making. Are you enjoying it? I do appreciate that. I'm not incredible by any means. With how infrequently I do it all, it's honestly kind of a miracle I could draw even as well as I can. But even then, I try not to take any of it too seriously. I'm no good at schoolwork, but I'm pretty hot stuff. You're a trainer too. Let's duke it out. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that you had commented, and I was like, oh shit, there they are. I appreciate you checking out the channel, though. The reality is I could be a lot better if I had decided to, like, actually draw more consistently, which I never did. The reality is I'm a perfectionist, and, I have put myself in, like, really deep depressions as a result of, like, all of my desire to... The art is never exactly as I end up putting it out to be. If that makes sense. It's never as good as I imagine it in my head. And it, like, just upsets me. And so I've kind of learned to, like, lower my standards of myself in terms of all the stuff that I do make. Oh, actually, I'm getting a call. Sorry, give me just a sec. Sorry about that, guys. I got a call from the parents. And then I just talked with the brother before he went to bed. Hello, Akasha. It's good to see you. And I feel the biggest reason why I hate drawing. No, absolutely. And it's you can only take constructive criticism, like, no, you're doing good. You know, you could do this, you could do that, you know, but if it's not like a bunch of constructive stuff of like all the stuff you did wrong so that you can move on, at least for me, then it's kind of hard to know how to move on from there in terms of like improving. The challenge champion wins not only a cash prize. Alright, so they are not going to let me battle if I don't have if I don't have, you know, non-shadow Pokemon. Kind of tired, energized, got an invite to Deadlock. Deadlock? That's not a real game. I'm trying to talk to all the people I possibly can. Welcome to Pre-Gym, a place for trainers of Pokemon to sharpen, but also their spirit. We're just doing some grinding before we get started. I don't think I'm going to be able to change my Pokemon. So the question is, do I level up Umbreon and Espeon some more, or do I... Probably just for Alligator and Ampharos. What do you think? Since you're already here, do you feel like having a battle? Okay, let me introduce you to the trainers of Pre-Gym. When you're ready to go to the battle area in the Sentinel, stand in the left side. Okay. Longest online besties got it for me. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. It's nice to be able to have games with friends, oh. Do you feel like taking on some grass-type Pokemon? I'm the one you want. Fuck. Botan. No. Hey, Brickle, how you doing? We are grinding. Yeah, I'm alright, you know. I need a new bed. The bed is fucking up my back, but what else is new? I could try Surf, but they're not going to be very weak to it, so I think I'll just, yeah. Yay! Get out of here, Sunkern. I've been a little busy, admittedly. I'm trying to come up with like a D&D campaign, and I'm trying to come up with like ideas for like big bad guys, trying to come up ideas with settings. I'm using like 1 or 2 different programs in terms of like trying to make D&D maps. And a lot of these programs are not super easy to figure out. Do you want to keep chugging on with your battle challenge? Gotcha. Let the next battle get started. So you're DMing? I would like to. Nothing is set in stone yet, but I would like to try to figure out what I can get started. The reality is I don't know how long this prep is going to take me. I don't know if I'm going to have anything concrete for at least like the foreseeable future. Probably at least a good ways into next year. I was about to say you give hardcore player-only vibes. Yes! Yes. Well, most of the time I only ever play, but, I did try DMing once, but that experience made me hate D&D for many years. But I want to be able to expand my repertoire. I want to be able, because like I have ideas that I want to try to use, you know. Yeah, no. So I was like, so that's pretty much what I spent this past weekend doing, was like trying to come up with ideas for that. And then I also, I actually went to Black Bear Diner just a few hours ago. Had some breakfast. Had a veggie omelet. It was very nice. I have a D&D horror story so bad that I don't even count and act as my first session every time I try to do something. Yeah. I mean, I had the D&D session, like, where I was the DM, where, like, everyone who was, like, playing was high and not paying attention to, like, anything that I was saying. So you try to give, like, an explanation of, like, what's going on, and then you have to repeat yourself so many different times. And then it's just, like, it just felt like no one was engaged with any of the stuff that I had made, and I was like, well, okay. I don't care anymore. Do go. Let's see, we do Surf, and then we do Thunderbolt on Swinub. Oh wait, Swinub is a ground type. Shit. I always forget if he's just an ice type or also a ground type. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know if this game tells you what the types are of Pokemon after you've beaten them. Because usually it tells you what a Pokemon's type is after you've caught it. The way you battle is interesting, if not chaotic. Bro, all I did was use Surf. I would have cussed them out. Like, I spent half a month writing this for nobody to give a shit. Dude, I'd spent, like, I think a year. I should send out Sproink. I ain't got no Sproink. I was talking with Drac last night. We were talking about. Okay, so that's a good point, chat. I don't know how familiar any of y'all are with Spoink, but Spoink, I think you've seen him before in this. He's like a little pig on a spring, and he has to keep bouncing. His lore is that if Spoink stops bouncing for whatever reason, he dies. That is the actual lore that they introduced for him. I think because they introduced him in like what, Gen 2, Gen 3. Flooding the area with water does sound pretty chaotic. Well, then they should stop sending out types that are weak against it, like everything. Like a shark. Yeah, sharks have to keep bouncing on it. That is true. That's why Bao is on life support. Wait, no, Bao's a whale. My bad. Chronic RLS, but sad and deadly. That was inspiring. You showed me a great battle. I gave you 4, but okay. It deserves a gift. I want you to have this. White herb. You already have 6 Pokemon? That speeds things up. Do you feel like battling me? Gotcha. This makes me sort of giddy. Let's get this battle underway. Show me a great battle. So there's no official gyms in this game. So I don't know why this guy is a pre-gym leader. Oh my fucking god. I should not have battled this man. Oh no. Oh, this is not good. Fuck. Okay. What do I do? I guess I Thunderbolt Sunflora. I guess I'm supposed to fight Justy after I get Entei. Alright, but I beat Sandshrew in one go. That's good. Look at all that damage. I don't think Gligar is affected by Surf, is the problem. No, but basically what I'm saying, Spoink is probably the worst Pokemon ever, because if he ever stops bouncing for whatever reason, he dies. So this guy can never go to sleep. Can never go to sleep. He can't really take a hit, or he can't go and dish out, like, pain himself. He can't eat. He can't, you know, he probably can't spend some alone time with, you know, a nice Spoink of the evening. I forgot to tell you guys I finally tried Elden Ring. How'd you like it? It does feel like it's the end game in terms of, like, the formula of FromSoft games. Like, there's so much in Elden Ring that it is intimidating. Even for me, like, I always think about going and playing Elden Ring again, and then I just get, like, I think about all the different areas and all the different things that I can do, and I'm just like, there's just so much. Y'all had a downward curve since Bloodborne. Let's be so serious. I don't think so. I think, like, they've experimented with the formula that I wouldn't necessarily say it's a downward curve. Like, Sekiro is a fantastic game. In terms of, like, staying on the enemies and being aggressive against them, it's the most like Bloodborne in that instance. And then the next closest is probably Dark Souls 3, I would say. But I wouldn't say that, like, the games have been getting worse, necessarily. They're just different. Bloodborne was just so completely unique. It was something that they hadn't really done before, and it's something they haven't done again. I suck at Elden Ring. Everyone sucks when they first start games like that, though. Especially if it's a new game like that. Like, it took me quite a bit of time to get used to Sekiro when that game came out. Like, my brain just could not figure that shit out. Fuck, bye, Azumarill. Jesus. I feel like it is my first Souls game. But you did Bloodborne, though, and Bloodborne is not... I would say of all the Dark Souls games to get into, Bloodborne is definitely not the first I would recommend, because it's definitely not the easiest by any stretch of the imagination. I would say it's definitely harder than Dark Souls 1 and 2. I would say Dark Souls 2 is only hard because a lot of it just doesn't make sense, like, a lot of the decisions in there. A lot of people argue that Dark Souls 2 is the best one, and that makes me cring. You'll have so much Soulsborne types games that's going to be played out, then somebody has to release Scream 96 equivalent to revitalize it. I mean, that is fair. I mean, well, that's the problem, is that they've been, like, so conservative with, like, what games they release and that kind of stuff, because after Bloodborne, there was Dark Souls 3, and then there was Sekiro, and then there was Elden Ring. And then they released Elden Ring, like, the multiplayer game. And they're all unique enough that I personally think they're all pretty distinct from each other. That's just me. So I'm fully expecting the formula to be, like, tired and played out, though. Because, like, I actually played, there was a game I played with Drac. I don't even remember what it's called. But it was a Dark Souls-like, and that game was, like... It felt like a Dark Souls game, but then just, like, with the story and everything, I just didn't care about anything that was happening. And then eventually the game was over, and we were like, oh, okay. But the game was also super glitchy, and then you just, like, risked falling through the ground for no reason. It was funny. But I would honestly say, if you're able to copy the Soulsborne formula, but make it your own, it could be a really good experience. Lies of P, that is a game I want to stream. I fucking love that game. I did like 3 straight consecutive playthroughs of Lies of P because I wanted to get all the achievements. I wanted to get every single unlockable. I was dedicated. I finally watched Scream after years of ambivalence, and I got my life. Yeah, you got it back? Your pussy is popping once again? I'm actually playing Legends ZA off stream, and I'm not playing it as much as I was. But I have a Feraligatr that I named Mulky James, and I have an Ampharos I've named Meep Meep. What? Mulky James and Meep Meep? Yes, Justy. I like to think Justy is the spawn of Jesse and James, so it's Justy. Dewey was so cute and the movie was legit so good, I couldn't believe it was that good. Wasn't there like a new Scream that came out within the last few years? Or am I misremembering that? What? I'm glad I got the opportunity to battle with you. I want you to have this. Consider a memento of my battle. Our battle was so fantastic, I will never forget the battle we had. You could have just given me the fucking TM, you idiot. Oh, he gave me return. My friend was obsessed with it, and he keeps nagging that I have to watch it. I choose to ignore other Scream movies because they were bad. Well, I mean, that's how a lot of horror movies are, though. I'm trying to think off the top of my head because I hear like a lot of people who are obsessed with horror movies and that's like their cup of tea and they're just, they can't get enough of that kind of stuff. And then off of like the top of their head, like, I don't know if they can list like even like 5 of like all the horror movies that they've watched. It's like, oh, it was objectively a good movie. Like, I just could not even imagine just being like, whatever. But I'm also the kind of person that if I'm investing my time into watching something, I'm going to gaslight myself into liking it anyway. That's just me. I love horror movies, but, like, I don't know. I don't fuck with classics. I don't know why. That's fair. You know, I was wanting to watch The Thing, but I think it's only on Paramount, and I'm not signing up for Paramount just to watch that movie, so I'll need to see about how I can watch that film otherwise. They were low-key problematic as fuck. Yeah, no, yeah, you know what? That's fair. Please be careful if they're Pokemon and this isn't normal. Okay. I want to be disturbed. Indeed. We're on Mount Battle. You have to do 100 straight battles in order to progress the story. I'm just kidding. You only need to do 10. And then you could come here whenever you want afterward. Or the fans are, well, terrible. Yeah. That's honestly why I never really fucked with horror movies all that much. It's just like, I could never get a finger pulse on like the culture or, you know, like the fan base around them. I did Mount Battle in DX. I did Mount Battle in this game. I don't think I did it in DX. I remember doing it in this game because I think if you do it in this game, you get Ho-Oh. But I think it does depend on like conditions and that kind of stuff. Like I think you need to catch like most, if not all, of the shadow Pokemon or something, and then you do Mount Battle. I don't remember. We're gonna get rid of Numel because this fucker can burn. Who is your favorite Pokemon and why? Comment below. My favorite is Jehoshaphat the Strange. Fans of particular horror movies kind of set me off. Friday the 13th fans are such a 50-50. Who would you rather deal with, though? Fans of Friday the 13th or fans of Friday? I like to think fans of Friday can at least be funny. You just got knocked the fuck out! I need to give Pokemon Revolution a try again. I never beat that game. As much as I did enjoy that game, I was upset that that there was no Shadow Pokemon and it wasn't like these games. Master Takim will reprimand me. So these guys technically work for the Syndicate, but they're not Syndicate boys? I don't remember how far I got in Pokemon Revolution, though. I think it was the lava Colosseum or whatever it's called. I don't remember. I think that's about as far as I got, though. I never did get to the end game, but I did end up looking up what the end game was like. And it was very strange. You're just, like, going up against, like, all the legendary Pokemon of the hour. I think I'd rather deal with Friday fans because there's 0% chance they will say the South will rise. They'll just say it in their bedroom. Yeah. Well, you would hope so, at least. You'd hope that it's, like, something that they wouldn't even say in that kind of stuff, but... Individuals can be very strange people. I think I can hit Larvitar with Confusion. I think he's only a rock type, if I remember the last stream correctly. Yes. We're making some good progress. Now, I will tell you guys... In every playthrough that I have of this game, the 10th battle in this Mount Battle is usually where I take my first L. I mean, we've already had plenty of L's, but I more mean like actually losing, like a battle. My fave was Lucario for a while. It became Gardevoir. That was definitely a trans indicator, not gonna lie. Gardevoir is cool. You know, because if you catch up with like the lore of like all the Pokemon, Lucario can read people's auras, so he's just an empath, and like anyone and their grandma can be an empath. Gardevoir can make black holes. That's what she does. She is fucked up, dude. I don't know why anyone would want to fuck with a Gardevoir. But there's also like Tyranitar is like, if you follow his lore, is that his body is completely impenetrable, but then I don't even think he has the highest base defense of like any Pokemon or something. So, you know, it's like nice flavor text, but a lot of it doesn't really mean anything in this grand scheme of things. Make that black hole, baby. My favorite Pokemon for the longest time was Jolteon. I just liked Jolteon and how he looked. I would definitely say XD was very formative in me liking Jolteon as much as I did. And I still like Jolteon. I think I like Umbreon more, though, as time is going on, because he just has stupidly good defense for what you get. I would say, though, my favorite Pokemon are either Feraligatr, Ampharos, or Metagross. Those, like, it's like a three-way tie with those guys. Those are mine. So, I just like big crocodile, big alligator crocodile. I remember my favorite Pokemon used to be Houndoom. That boy ass Pokemon. You'd think he'd be better than he is. Flies a peculiar ray that may confuse the target. Creates a wall of light that weakens physical attacks. I think that eventually goes away after a while, though. Swift hits both targets, though, and it supposedly does 60, but it just doesn't feel like it does. At least my level 81 got me through the main camp again of X and Y. Yeah. I, honest to God, don't remember any of X and Y. I remember the ending, because I think the ending is the most important part, but... we'll get rid of Swift. It just objectively doesn't do that much. Because I don't want to get rid of Confusion. Gonna heal my men. Oh, shit. Oh, right. I don't have a Pokédex. Well, they really should have thought about that. If I likened them to food, they would be only hors d'oeuvres. The real battling begins now. Okay, Dad. Raiden? Liquid! Snake, I have a Pineco. Baltoy, turn off your pain inhibitors. It's time for cock and ball torture. Akasha, how would you feel if, like, I came over and I was like, I'm here to give you a Pokemon, and it's just a Pineco? What would you do? What would your reaction be? I'd eat it raw. It's a man! It's a Pokemon! Can't do that. Or turn it into syrup. Can you turn pine cones into syrup? Can you do anything with pine cones? I thought you could just like, they could just like be a good source of fire. We're going to do Feint Attack to Baltoy. We're going to do Psybeam to Graveler. Citation needed. Some of them Secret Syrup, you think. Secret Syrup! Like a Smash Bros. Character. I need to ice my back anymore. I don't know why this is my life. The real battles begin after me. Okay. If I get these guys up to 37, I can maybe try to get the other guys up to 35. I only get that one Sundays on the 3rd date. That's okay. I know you didn't mean it. Leap! Look out! It's... what is that? Is it a barnacle? What is it? It's a fossil. Why does she have a fossil? Oh, that actually did a lot of damage. Laleep is usually way tankier. That's funny. You had both of your guys use Sandstorm? What? Okay, we're gonna do Bite, and we're gonna do Psybeam. Barboach! Do you guys follow the Twitter account where they skin Pokemon? They don't skin them, but they peel them. Like, they return them to, like, their most base layers, their most base elements. Someone did it for Barboach, and he was just like a silver... He was just like a silver... Like a... I don't even know what he was. He just looked like a hot dog. He just... I liked it. I thought it was funny, but it was definitely very funny. You know what? That's a... I could show you guys some of the peeled Pokemon. Or actually, no, I can't because I'm not logged on to Twitter on my computer. That's for the best. Let me go ahead. I'm just gonna post this here. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to give me just a second. I meant to do this before I started, but I just totally forgot. I was attacked. Save image on desktop. 202. Image. Browse. Desktop. Why did it do this? What the fuck? I was sleeping, right? And I guess my brother came into my room at some point while I was sleeping, and he gifted me a $7 creature. I'm gonna need you guys to just, like, bear with me here. What is that? I think if you got the heart out of a Gyarados, you think you'd make good Chitlin. I think if you used his liver, it could kill somebody. Yeah, so, I guess my brother spent like $7 on this. He looks strangled. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on here. I guess they have like 10 different versions you can get, and this is the hairless version. And, they just use leather. I fucking hate it. Like, this thing is deeply upsetting to me. Yeah, so I just have this now. Anyway. I literally, I woke up, I was turned away in my bed, and then as I was getting up, I turned around, and the first thing I said when I woke up was, "Oh my fucking God." It was the most horrifying experience of my life. You do not expect something to be there, and then it's there, and it looks like that, and you're just like, you feel violated. I feel like I have to give compressions with my index and middle finger. Yeah. Oh, damn it. He used the Oran Baron. Why did I give him that early? Shit. I'm a fucking idiot. I can't do anything right, chat. I think 37 is a good cutoff level for these guys. I think by the time I get Espeon up to... Or, no, it's not going to be up to then. Like, Umbreon will be close to 38. Espeon will be 37. Local woman attacks man and his dogs with termites. Well, she also had, like, a weird, like, fossil plant animal. She had, like, 3 termites and a plant fossil. It actually kind of looked like Han Solo right when Jabba. Marijuana. I'm funny. Alright, we need to take a look at this because we're approaching the end game. Let me see. So we're at that much, 34, 34. I might just need to get these guys up to 35 now. I'm gonna need to do that. This is my B team. Woman unleashes the termites in her pussy to attack man. Hello, hello, hello. If you want to get by me, you have to watch my performance. Let my show begin. Nortz. Nortz! The alien! It's him! It's her! Nortz is trans? Good for her. Oh, Spinda, you're so hot. I think Spinda married Jonna Watson. Yeah. That is so true. You get him wet and then you electrocute him. You basically kill him. They will never see their children again. Kadabra. Deborah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Okay. No! Don't foresee an attack on me! I have to get rid of Cacnea before he knocks out my Fergalibator. I like showgirls who bounce up and down. Why is she doing that? Stand normally. They reuse like a lot of the same models from like Stadium and Stadium 2. And like a lot of them still look good, but then there's some that are just like, ooh, that's crusty. My performance is ruined. Nobody would pay to see my show. Well, don't say that. Listen. If I am able to put on a show and offer absolutely nothing and people watch me, they'll love you. All 6 were defeated. What were those incompetents doing? This is where the buck stops. More like this is where the fuck stops. Weeg! Hunter Weeg! Why is he called that? Is he, like... Is he a little fucked in the head? I'm gonna at least get these guys up to 35, then I can try to level up the A team again. I don't think I'm able to do anything here. Well, those Hunter Wigs. Fuck. I think Vibrava avoided the attack. Yeah. That's okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna try to do Surf again. I'm gonna switch out Ampharos with Umbreon. That's a good idea. That's a stellar idea. Dunkaroni the Smart, they call me. I don't know why they call me that. Did I not hit Vibrava a second time? Wait, why is Vibrava suddenly... What? Will Hunter well weeks? Yeah? Motherfucker, yeah? Motherfucker, yeah? Why is Umbreon the fastest... This is suddenly the worst battle of my life. This is suddenly just awful. No, he hasn't. He wears a... What is that? Like, it's like a hat. What is that? He's not even a ground type. Alright, well, I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna say it. I will not say it. I will practice restraint. No, Akasha. Stop it. It's not your bit. He's already bald. He doesn't wear wigs. We're retreating because I don't want to do this anymore. I've decided streaming's not for me. I'm going to retire to Boca Raton. And I'm going to sell counterfeit Windows 11 computers full of malware and carne asada. People are going to ask, why did you put carne asada in these computers? I'm going to say, that's my business, not yours. What the fuck? Why did the music just disappear? It does that in the regular version of the game too. It's not an emulation problem. The base game is just like that. Damp prevents self-destruction. He can't learn self-destruct. A Quagsire can learn self-destruct anyway. Prevents freezing. It was his bit, but it's mine to steal. Cackles like a wicked witch on my broom, and I steal the wig bit to laughter of none. I love Smosh. Remember funny Smosh bit when Krabby Patty formula crabs? Har 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 har. Alright, we're going to switch the men. We're going to switch it to Umbreon and Espeon. Get them up to 36 and 37. Or 38, 37. Jesus.
I guess we're all a little guilty of underestimating you. You've earned some respect. I'll make you regret ever having come here.
Remember Cummies? I actually don't remember Cummies. The only time I ever heard about Cummies was on Tumblr, where they talked about Daddy's Cummies. I hope everyone who was on Tumblr is like... I hope they're getting watched. That's bad. It's nothing. Nothing good. We're going to do Secret Power on Houndoom. We're going to do Side Beam on Coffee. It's just another way of saying, like, come. That's all. Come! See? Like that. Duskull. Hey, everybody, it's Duskull. I like the dash. That's a good dash. The squiggle. Espeon was subjected to torment. We're going to do Feint Attack on Duskull. We're going to do Return on Houndour. My dog. I surgically implanted him with metal beams and plates to make him look cooler, and all it did was weigh him down and give him infections. I could not have foreseen this. Why was he not good at battle? Duskull identified Espeon. Unironically, I still don't necessarily know what that does or means. Like, is that just another way of saying, like, it knows what Espeon's ability is? Or it's like, he knows, like, what Espeon's moves or something? Why does Duskull get a gay man to do his intro song? What are you implying, mister? He has a gay song because his Pokemon trainer is an evil. This is the evil song. I don't make Pokemon. I don't think I ever would want to either. It's a bad series. Goodbye, Curlia. You died the way you lived. In pain. It isn't right. I shouldn't lose. Well, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Barbadingo. I shouldn't have battled you in the first place. Should I switch back? Yeah, I'll switch back. I'll try to get Feraligatr as close to 36 as possible. You've done well to get here, but you're known... but there's no next battle for you after this. I'll destroy you thoroughly. I can read today. Jesus Christ. Berlin! This is Alex Wright. He's going to do his dance and say Scheisse. I love WCW. Bro picked the bad time to send out 2 Geodudes. Right, okay, right. What? You acting all defensive. What's your problem, huh? Sandslash. If Sandslash knows dig, I'm gonna ejaculate. Like, I'm not gonna fuck with this at all. Okay. I at least got to hit him first. That's not enough to knock him out. Oh, it is. Okay. Nice. Why are you so outrageously strong? Funny. Don't get a swelled head just because you beat me. Master Dakeem will deflate your pride real quick. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch... No, that's not what I wanted. The reason we're switching in Quagsire is because Dakeem uses ground type men. Ground and fire. Those are his main types. So I'm preempting that by getting 2 water and grounds, but I'm not planning on using Quagsire on my team, so I have not made an effort of like leveling him up at all. And I do think you get a little bit of extra defense if you're a shadow Pokemon. At least I'd like to think so. So that's why I am not going to purify him until after the fact either. I can't get enough. I need more of whatever they got going on. I need it right now. My doctor says if I don't get it soon, I'll die in 5 years. I know you have some, and I gotta have it now. No. That's all I'm gonna say is no. Alright, I need to check my inventory. I have 5 Ultra Balls, 10 Great Balls, 16 Pokeballs. There were no Shadow Pokemon during any of that. Okay. I have 3 Revives. I've got 4 Hyper Potions. Got Ethers. 6 Super Potions. I think I'm about as set as I'm going to be. Alright, guys. What you are about to witness is the most frustrating part. Not the most frustrating, but one of the most frustrating parts of this game. The difficulty kicks you in the nards. Actually, before I do that, I should see about changing my moves. My steal, the target's held item. Stealing uses a target's move if it raises stats. If it raises stats. So the attack itself would raise stats, okay. Prevent the target from using the same move in a row. The more the user likes you, the more powerful this move. Okay. I might actually want that for... Who can even learn that? I think Quagsire? Not Quagsire. Feraligatr? What? Ampharos? Just gonna let me die. Well, you should have thought about that. You should have came to the store with it already. I can only sell what I have. And I'm fresh out of that, you know? I'm fresh out, and they counted me out because I'm 3 in. I'm 3 in! Alright. This is gonna suck. They don't have it at the store. After I gave you my fat in your butt, you needed my flab. Well, and guess what? And I ran out. That's how it works. After all the persuading I did, you still won't hand it over. This is what happens to stubborn elves who don't do as I say. You treacherous swine, how could you refuse to battle, Erg? Treacherous? You didn't really think a worm like you could win. All you had to do was hand over the time flute without making a fuss. It's your own fault for getting hurt. Since you're not cooperating, I don't have any choice but to haul you off to Ein's lab. Why does he have, like, the flattest ass? Who are you? What were my underlings doing? That outfit of yours. You must be the troublemaker who messed with Scrub at Celebi's fortress. Fortress, what? And now you've come to mess with me, the great Dakeem? Don't make me laugh. I'll pound a lesson into your flesh and bones, so you'll never even think about bothering me again. Imagine if you found a man who was built like this. Would you call the cops? The fact the neck is fatter than his ass is sending me. Wait, this is how he starts? This doesn't seem right. Did he preempt his... Oh my god, I think he preempted his team strategy because I preempted mine. He can do that? Or is this just the setup? Oh wait, no, I think this is just the setup that he goes with. Oh shit, I could have gone for bite. I think it would have done just as much, but... He didn't go for earthquake. Wow. Okay. That was really lucky, actually. And then I think Metang is going to use Protect so that Golem can use Surf. No, no one used Protect. Jesus. Golem's out. Okay, good. Marsh Top. Damn. Okay, Matang's out. Alright, this is going surprisingly well. I really want to send out Ampharos, but I just don't. This just isn't the time. I'll do Slam on Marshtomp. Alright, I don't think I can use Surf anymore. It's our men. It's Mente with all of his 20 abs. A shadow Pokemon. How do these guys get legendary Pokemon? Don't you have to be, like, pure of heart or something to get a legendary Pokemon? Well, Quagsire's dead. I want to use Ampharos, I guess. Oh, you know what? I could Paralyze. That's a good idea. Wait, but... Oh, fuck. Entei knows Earthquake. Well, this was a mistake. Jesus. Okay, how about Bite? And we do... Thunder Wave to Entei. Thunder Fire your generation! Oh my fucking god. Flashers in New York be like, my tang's out. I'll show you my Beltum if you show me your Matangs. Okay. Bye, Ampharos. I didn't even... Oh my fucking god, I didn't even get to... Okay. That's cool. That's solid. We'll do... Oh, I did paralyze him. Okay, good. Good. Alright, well, I'm gonna do Psybeam on Marshtomp. This is going infinitely better than it should. Here's the problem that we have with this, though. We just have to hope that he doesn't spam Shadow Rush all that much, because once he gets to the point that he starts spamming Shadow Rush, It's a race against the clock in terms of how we're going to be able to catch him. So we want to whittle away his health, but not like outright like. This is still like even a little bit low in terms of how much damage I would like to be doing on him. I'm going to hope that Confusion does not critical hit, because if we knock out Entei here, I am restarting. I'm not even kidding. We are going to keep doing this battle until I catch Entei. We need a fire type. Okay. I'll try an Ultra Ball. We'll do Reflect. That's going to lower our physical damage. I figure he's going to take out SB. I might as well do that. And now you're seeing why I was so worried about this battle. He's going to kick out of like every Ultra Ball that I have. Oh wow, he's actually paralyzed. Cool. Is there anything I can do as for Alligator? Scary face. We'll do another Ultra Ball. And this is like the best quality ball that we can have to catch him. Speed harshly fell. Jesus Christ, no. Please no. Please no. Please no. No, I can't do that. I have to call. I like how call essentially acts as like a pass turn. Dude! Oh, we are so fucked, chat. We need to use a revive. We're going to revive Espeon. I'll try a Great Ball instead. Okay. Please no. Oh my fucking god. You're scaring the shit out of me. I'm gonna use just a regular Pokeball. I'm going to call again. I think with that indicator, though, that usually means that there's a better chance of him being caught now. I think if he hits one or two more... I think if he hits two more times, we're fucked. We're gonna have to redo this battle. Oh. Fuck. We're back at business, boys. We are finally making good progress. I fucked up every important catch in this game except Entei. Hey, at least I got that one. The way you handle those Pokemon with your audacious skill. Who are you? What the fuck? It's Scrub. Master Takeem. Ah, Scrub, we were hopelessly outclassed against him. You had zero chance of winning. Fuck, I mean, I was lucky to eat that. I'm pulling out for now. You go to Ein's lab and help out there. As you wish, sir. This isn't over yet. Stronger Pokemon are being made even now. You'd better get serious about training your Pokemon for our next meeting. Okay. What do you drop? F-Disc. What's this? I want to see what the F-Disc is. What is the F-Disc? What does this do? A disc for moving the UFO forward. What? There's a UFO? I guess we are on UFOs right now. That wasn't an experience I'd ever want to have again. I'm glad you came to my rescue. Thank you. I'm Vander. I'm an area leader here at Mount Battle. I'm Asshole, and I always forget her name is Asshole. We're glad to see you. Asshole explained everything that happened to Vander. Well, you've told me explained a lot. Thanks to you, I know exactly why they attacked us. This is the Time Flute. I happened to find it while I was on my training trek. It's said that the Time Flute will summon Celebi, but just once. There must be something about Celebi that frightens them. They obviously don't want Celebi to encounter Shadow Pokemon. Let's not spend any more time here. Let's go back. Okay. But here, I want you to have this. Obtain the Time Flute. May we really have something this precious? Of course you may. I'd rather have you use that Time Flute than those crooks take it by force. Use it, save Shadow Pokemon from their sinister plans. Okay, thank you, Dad. Alright. Now we can organize a Pokemon team that we want. Get out of here, Slugma. No one needs you. We're going to heal all of our men. Hey, the music finally worked. Yay! We've restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. We're going to save. Alright. Now let me see something. So all those guys were averaging around level 37 to level 38. So I think we are technically just under the range it wants us to be. But that's kind of how this game is that it just forces you to fight men that are like much higher level than you. So, Steel Wing. Can anyone use this right now? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Everyone can learn Toxic, but not fucking Steel Wing. Does he have a personality? We do not know that yet. But yes, we can breathe a sigh of relief. We now are able to progress in this game and onward. Let's see. I believe we have to go... I'm going to go to Outskirt Stand, and I'm just going to get some more balls just to be safe. Let's go! I think the game expects me to use the Time Flute for Entei. So I should probably do that. Oh, they finally have extra balls now. Good, 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 good. Let's do 5 of those. We'll do 6 of these. We'll do 4 of these. That works well on water and bug-type Pokemon. A ball that works better on weaker Pokemon. A ball that works better the more turns in battle. Give me them balls, boy! Alright, and then I'm going to want to go somewhere else, and I'm going to want to get some potions. Yes.
Yes, indeed. Heart, heart, heart.
You have no idea how nerve-wracking for, like, the past few days that has been for me. I did not think I was going to be able to do that on the first try. He got out of like 8 balls or something, but still, I usually have to beat him like 3 to 4 times. I heard there was a big commotion on Mount Battle. Egan's worried sick about you. Hurry home and reassure him that you're safe and sound. Okay. Please move out of the way, sir. I almost called you old man. We got hyper potions, we got super potions, we've got revives. I'm gonna spend 3 revives. I'm gonna get 2 of these. We're gonna get 5 of these. But yeah, now that we've done that, we are making good progress. Asshole and Snatch'em, it's good to see you. How goes it? Have you trounced the cretins? I expected nothing less of my own granddaughter and Snatch'em. Vander conferred the time flute upon you. What are you waiting for? Depart for Relic City and summon Celebi. I wonder what will happen. I find it quite exciting. There's something I'd forgotten. May I have the number of your pediatrician? Yes. This makes us pen pals. Yar, 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 yar. Who wants to be my pen pal? My zip code is 2740F. Asshole and Snatch'em. I love these names. Thank you. You guys did a good job coming up with names for me, so I didn't have to do it. Yeah, they expect me to use the time flute, so I guess I'll just do that on Entei. First things first, though. I don't think we're going to need you to be a shadow anymore, Quagsire. Regain the move Mudshot. Bro didn't even level up. What a fuck. Alright, yeah, we have to use this in order to progress the plot. Where is the time flute? Oh, it's here. And I use it for Entei. How would he know how to use that? Whoa! Celebi! It's celery! Yay! Immediately opens his heart. There was no work involved. Regain the move Sunny Day. Just Sunny Day, huh? We are going to rename Entei. What should we rename Entei? Mip. Gerb. Ormip Gerb. Pump juice. What? Pump juice? Pimp juice. Oh. Yeah, he does kind of look like a pimp. Oh, I need to show you guys the art that I made for the thumbnail. I drew Entei. He's fucked up. Wow, Pimp Juice was perfect, Akasha. It was perfect. Yeah. How strange is this setup that I have here? I've got Feraligatr, Ampharos, Quagsire, Espeon, Umbreon, Pimp Juice. I should have been naming all of these guys. It just didn't occur to me. He knows Sunny Day, Leer, Bite, and Fire Blast. Pretty good. It's pretty good. There was a challenge that I would always give myself when I was playing games like this is I would force myself to only ever use Pokeballs, which is the worst thing that you could do, only because if you look at all of the characters in like the animes or like all of like the NPCs in games like these, no one ever used a ball that wasn't a Pokeball for the men that they have, and they would have like legendaries or pseudo legendary like Dragonite and that kind of stuff. So it was one of those things that I was like, oh man. Now, of course, it's possible. It's inscribed in a small tablet, the relic of the Shadow Pokemon is rated, or you must revisit the relic. Okay. Thanks to you two, things are back to normal. They should resume training there right away. Even if it's just once, train at Mount Battle. I'm sure it'll make you even stronger. Nah, I'm good. Like, I'm just leaving. Oh, you know what we can do? We have a fully purified team. We could do the Phoenix Gym. We may be under level. I think you have to be level 50 for that gym. I don't remember. Let's go visit Duking. I honestly have no idea where I'm supposed to go at this point. I think I'm supposed to go here, though. We don't know why they would go after Mount Battle, so that's why. They're after the Time Flute. I think you should check into the relics some more. So I have to go back to a gate village? Fuck me, man. Okay. Okay. That means I have to talk to the old man. But before that, we're just gonna drop by this gym real quick and we're gonna see what happens. I don't remember if I've ever actually done this gym because it's so completely out of the way. Like, you try to do it and then it says, no, you can't do this. And then it is open, but then I don't think I ever care. Please enter the stadium through the doors to the left or right side. I hope you give it your best and go for victory. Oh, actually, I need to switch my men. No, my men are good. Okay, I need to switch you with you. I need to switch you with you. Okay, let's try this. Whoa, big blue ball. Whoa. This is a good stadium. It's a boy.
I love this knockout challenge. It really pumps me up.
Hi, Flitz. What do you flitz in today? Your bean or my patience? Fuck. It's gonna be an uphill battle. Okay. Well, maybe it'll be fine. Let's see how far we can get. We'll do surf, and we'll do not surf. We'll do bite, and we'll do thunderbolt. Oh my god, I always forget Azurill is not a water type. Because he knows water types and all that stuff, and he looks like a water type, but he's not. He doesn't become a water type until he's Meryl. He's erect. No. I got knocked out. Aid. He's my favorite stage play. It's a musical. Fuck. Who are we fighting now? Hooligan. Skater boy. He is a skater boy. I've never seen you around here before, big guy, but so what? Let's battle. Hi, Greb. I like his mouth. He goes like... Tentacool. And Duo. Is the Duo a flying type? I am unfamiliar. Bleh. We'll do Thunderbolt on one that we at least know is a water type. Oh! Ah! He pecked me in the pussy and now I'm dead. Defense harshly fell. You fucker. Alright, and then Feraligatr. How is it that Feraligatr moves before Ampharos? There's no way his speed is that much higher. I guess just starter Pokemon get the right of way. We're the important ones. It must be my turn. I'm going to try hard. Adele. Yeah, you couldn't live in the asylum. They raised me. That's not the song. What is the song? Oh no, they're level 41. They're getting stronger. We're gonna do Surf. We're gonna do Thunderbolt. All of these guys have only had 2 men. This is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. This is a joke. That's her now, feeling old yet. She's skinny and an NPC in a game from 20 years ago. When someone asked me what my desktop computer was for literally 15 years. Dell? Yeah. My laptop, my first computer was a laptop. It was a Dell laptop. And I'll tell you, that thing stunk like ass cheeks. Like it was not a... It was good for like the first year or 2, but then I had it for like 10 years. It wasn't 10 years. It was 10 years. I had it well into my time at the University of Utah. I didn't have my gamer laptop until like literally my last year of college. You pronounced Adele. Yeah. Exactly. Well, that's why diction is important. Oh, are you tense? What? Are you a masseuse? You gonna give me a happy ending? What the fuck? What? Is Mudkip? Alright. If Mudkip... I'm gonna use Surf. I gotta go, y'all. Be safe. Thanks for hanging out, Akasha. I hope you have a good time. You stay safe. If Mudkip is not effective, then it is not a ground type yet. Okay. Oh, I used lightning on the wrong one. God damn it. Oh, that did a lot of damage, though. We do... Bite. We do Thunderbolt.
Yay!
We did it! We won the gem! You were only pretending to be tense. I don't trust you. I don't want you near me. You're the champion. Your battles were fantastic. You've won $6,000. All right. What is this TM? Is it good or is it shit? Rain dance. Well, can be good. For those real competitive freaks out there who's like,
Rain dance could be really good if you min-max your Kyogre.
Kyogre has a drizzle. Shit. Okay, I gotta go back to a gate now. I apologize for that optional thing that didn't need to happen. I just felt like it would have been safe. I mean, we could also drop some of our men off at the daycare, and they can gain levels that way if I really want to risk it. So I've already done everything that I can there. Do I need to, like, read these things? Hyper mode, yes. 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 I'm reading all of these. Purification of Pokemon. Yes, 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 yes. So we do all these. We read all these. All that's fine. Fidget, fidget. Ah, I'm glad to see you're okay. Those crooks must be after Vander's time flute. Presses items to said to summon Celebi. Yep. I'd be careful of using it if I were you. Well, the game already forced me to do it, so you're kind of late on that. I gotta go over here, and I gotta talk to this old guy, I think. Not this guy, but... Okay, yeah, you just say the same thing over and over again. Okay, cool, buddy. Very nice. According to ancient lore, the mystical power is said to revive the most pleasant, most enjoyable memories. Would you like to hear more? To meet Celebi, you must use an item called the Time Flute. Okay. Is that all? Come on, man. Who am I supposed to talk to? Someone built what looks like a laboratory out in the desert. It makes me wonder what anyone want to be studying out there. There's nothing out there but sand. I might have needed to talk to that guy. Thanks to you, things are back to normal. They should resume training. The small tablet, the relic in the relic forest. Yep. If a shadow Pokemon is ready to open its heart, you must visit the relic. It's time for the news. According to authorities, criminal syndicates seeking world domination think to be linked to the rash reports from various regions. We have to bring you additional... Okay, so they're not telling me anything that I need to know. Good game. Now we're at the point where we're just trying to figure it out, man. Maybe that passerby dialogue of the lab in the desert is what I needed, and now I can go and visit it. Hey! We're going to go to the PDA. Snatchem's email. Mir Peon nabbed. This is Duking. We just nabbed a pair of goons we think take orders from Mir B. They may be worth squeezing out for some intelligence. The police have them in jail. Come to Pyrite in a hurry. Wait. The guys that already were arrested? The main gate is closed. Really? Those guys were already there. You didn't squeeze the info out of them already? What do I pay you for? All right, now we gotta go talk to the police. Oh, that's right. We do need to go here. Chef Schroels and I caught 2 suspects. They came from that creaky building. We nabbed them on the spot. They were out. You went and checked out the lab? What could it be? We don't have a clue what's going on at that lab. They said there'll be some new prisoners, so they split me and Folly up. But you know, the guys in the next cell, those voices sound familiar. Oh, these guys! Ack! It's you! Get away from me! We were collared when we tried to sneak back to the under. It's just another thing that goes with that and everything else. It's all your fault. Elevator going down. I just pickpocketed her. This is a fucked up Pokemon game. And then what do we do once we get that? I'll tell you. We go over here. We don't want to go here, though. There's nothing of interest here. That's where you're wrong, dear friend. I'm going to switch back to Umbreon and Espeon. Oh, God, no. What do you think you're doing here? Pike, we've done this already. Please, just leave me be. Taylor and Noctowl. Oh my god, they're level 40. Why is everyone level 40 now? What the fuck? I should have had Espeon. Or I should have had Ampharos with me. We'll do Feint Attack on Noctowl. We'll do Psybeam on Noctowl. If Psybeam is strong enough, cool. If not, cool. Endeavor. That's my favorite My Hero Academia hero. Just kidding, he's a piece of shit. Noctowl flew high. Okay.
I know about getting high.
I just kept fucking with my lighter. Oh my god. So what kind of funny things are you working on, Hajer? I do believe it's getting pretty late. You're probably going to need to be heading to bed here in a second. Oh, I'm sorry. I only mean to scare you if it's funny. Jesus, I almost just lit my hair on fire by accident. Oh my god. Just studying mostly. That's good. That's good. I apologize for distracting you. I'm no match. I must level up some more. Bro, you're higher level than I am. I don't have to go to bed, really. Well, that's nice. That is nice. I usually... If I'm up by 3 in the morning, I was like, yeah, I should start going to bed. And then I'm still awake in bed by, like... I don't even know. At least until 5 in the morning. And I'm just like, God, I'm really trying to fix this. Let me see. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to use elevator key. We are going to be... I don't go to bed until 7 a.m. Yeah, but, you know, it's still important to try to get rest if you can. We are in my absolute favorite area of the entire game. This is the Under. It's where criminals go. Lady Venus is very cautious, except for her TV appearances she's rarely seen. Is there a place I can save my progress down here? Oh, I might need to go back up. Well, I do think... Oh, actually, looks like it's forcing us to progress anyway. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time for Under Time again. Without further ado, let's bring out the special someone we've all been waiting for, Lady Venus.
Hi, everyone. It's me, your Venus. Everyone's Venus. That's me. I have something terribly important to share with you today. There are spies right here in the Under. Can you imagine? We don't really know all the details. But if you see anyone suspicious, please let us know. Everyone, please. I'm counting on you. We need to get lots of information for us.
That was Lady Venus, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you for watching. Please do tune in again. Best viewers... Populist Cracklv. Nice. Fucking nice. Populist asshole, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it probably is. We're gonna have to be cautious. Yeah, she probably is from, like, Provo, Utah or something. What's the holdup? It should be here by now. Okay. What the fuck is this? Yeah, you guys just have poison gunk pouring on you from above? Wow. Wait, I need to be like direct. I need to be directly under. Yeah. My boy's finally getting a bath. You're supposed to battle all the people down here, but I'm gonna wait to do that until I start streaming this again. Which will either be Tuesday or maybe Thursday. Oh, actually, no. I am not streaming on Tuesday. I'm gonna be at my parents' house until Wednesday morning. I forgot. That was something I was supposed to mention. Hi, everyone. It's me, your Venus.
Everyone's Venus. That's me. Very disappointed. The spies haven't been caught yet. Can you imagine? Everyone, please, I'm counting on you for your more cooperation.
This is one of the worst voices I've ever done. I'll take 27 beers. I find Venus repugnant. I can't stand that type of cheap coyness in anyone. What is it with that I'm your Venus shtick? It's revolting. Oh, she's my Venus. Here's the plan. If I spot a spy, what I'll do is clear the area, then shout really loud to startle the spy. While the spy is startled, you jump in to do him. How's that for a plan? What do you two want? We're having an important chat here. Leave us alone, you hear? My partner's the brains of the two. His plans always work, but you know, I always seem to be the one getting hurt all the time. Alright. a bit of a shorter stream today, but I think that's about as far as I feel like going today. My idea is I'm trying to split up these streams so that they're organized in a way where, you know, one stream we get one legendary, another stream we get another legendary. Because if I were to go straight into the battling and then get the next legendary, we would be here for like 3 hours. I still need to do my physical therapy. I actually haven't done it yet today. So I'm going to be working on that. But other than that, everything's good. I most likely will not be streaming on Tuesday. So I will stream on Thursday to make up for it. If it's this game, cool. I'm probably going to go back to Blasphemous. I'm trying to finish both of those games up as best as I can. So that's pretty much what the plan is. Thanks to everyone who hung out. Thanks to everyone who chatted. I didn't show the art. Oh, yeah. I need to do that. Hang on. Where is it? I could probably just open Photo P and just do it that way. Open from computer. Let's go to... Let's go to this one. Okay, I'm trying to do this. Give me just a second. I have like too many things on my system. We're gonna do window capture. We're going to do photo P. Yep. There we go. There we go. This is the Entei. There he is. So that's gonna be the thumbnail for the next stream. That one I did directly just trace off of like the Chad body. So you know. But it's good. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I like to think the 2 is not going to be there. The 2 is going to be a 3 and it's going to be different. So but yeah, I mean that's pretty much what we're gonna do now. You guys already saw a preview of what the Suicune looked like. That was just like the coloring and the shading, but that wasn't the line work necessarily. I'm excited for you guys to be able to look at the Suicune, but I'm gonna wait until we've already dealt with Suicune to show off that one. So, but that's today's stream. Again, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be fun. Yeah, have a good night. You take care, and I'll see you around. Bye.